The quote that I wanted to talk about today is just again a disclaimer. English is not my native language, so if I chop off, I mean, this guy isn't even American either. I think he's like German. It's from. I was told that it sounded like, or it rhymed with Rome and home, so it gets its from, Fromm. Anyway, the quote is, the sick individual finds himself at home with all other similarly sick individuals. And as with Camus yesterday, uh, I guess you can do the same for every quote. If, like I was saying yesterday, if you sit with it enough time, you are eventually able to see the different layers. And I'm not saying that there's only three. I can only find three at my basic level. I'm sure somebody else might be able to find a lot more. But the ones that I found at superficial level is obviously, misery loves company, right? Uh, we normalize dysfunction because it's what we see. It's what's around us. I mean, and to a certain extent, I honestly believe that we're all a little bit crazy. And I don't mean to offend anybody. I just mean, how can we possibly not be crazy? It's just not possible. We are literally bombarded each day with I mean, you guys in the States have it worse because you're bombarded with what is it? There's a word for it. It's fear porn. I think that's what you call it's what you call it. But I would imagine that it would apply in all the world. It's just things are just so messed up, and then the human mind, I mean, is able to adapt. Uh, which is actually brings me to my second point, or my second layer, uh, that it doesn't society. I mean, I inadvertently just said it. I mean, society doesn't try to heal you. It tries to make you l- not even cope with it. Just what's the word for it? Adapt. Adapt. It rewards people that can adapt, but adaptation is not. It's not you healing. It's not you moving through the normal process of healing. It's you just fucking sticking, or a fucking band-aid on it, and like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready, coach. I'm ready, let me back in. And we're not fucking ready. We're never gonna be ready until we're actually given the opportunity to truly healed, which again is not what they want. Just look at social media, the people that get the algorithm, and I mean, I'm saying algorithm, but you know that it's not an entity that works in itself. Somebody programmed it with rules, and the people that are in charge, really in charge, are the ones that makes those rules. So it's not that the algorithm, I mean, it's able to function once the parameters are set, but my point is that someone had to have set those parameters, and what they look for is people performing wellness, performing having sick emotional or health problems. I mean, that's what gets rewarded, and then people really trying to help other people just get buried in the fucking algorithm. So I'm sorry again. I do curse a lot. That's one of my coping mechanisms. It's not a cop out. I apologize. I don't do it to offend anybody. That's just how I was raised myself. And then that's like the second one, and then I guess the third one is, I guess the most uh, uh, the one that has more depth is that it's, or maybe it's just like a continuation of the same one, because I do see like a logical progression between the first one and the third one. The third one being that how are we supposed to heal? That's the whole point. Like, we're not able to heal we're not able to heal within the same system that's making us sick. You see, for us to be able to properly heal, we need to be in an environment other than the one that's fucking making us sick. So by keeping us in an environment that is making us sick, we're pretty much negating the possibility of us ever being able to truly heal. We can adapt, we can put fucking band-aids on it, but we're not going to truly be able to heal because we're not being given the opportunity to heal, which again denotes there is intent there. And I know that I always say systems of power and whatnot, but I would really appreciate if you see my other uh, books or articles where I really try to explain. I mean, I try to not to touch on anything that might be construed as a conspiracy theory, but if you take the time, you would be able to see that there is always intent. There's always somebody behind the curtain, whatever you want to call it. As uh, I would definitely urge you to, just out of curiosity, you don't lose anything. Go ahead and chase the people, or try to see who is behind the curtain. And that's exactly how I learned, how I became to sort of, because I'm not there yet. I mean, I'm never gonna be there, but I began to see what was really happening.